not your regular station. This is a whole new thing. Wow up, pal up, goddammit, because we're about to rile you up. Stay tuned immediately.
Hey, immediately, yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy T Magic. You are now watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. What you thought you saw, you really didn't see it.
Yo, what's up? It's Immediately Chopper. You're now watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. You know what it is, baby. Tap in. Immediately Chopper.
You're watching Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Big dude.
Yeah. This your boy Drummer Boy, a.k.a. D-Boy Fresh, and you watching me right here on Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. You beneficial. And yeah.
What's up, my It's Hit Kid? You watching Immediately Kinfolk.
Yo, what up? This is Penny Hardaway, and you're watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Stay tuned.
Immediately, I walk up in the room, these hoes choose on me repeatedly.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Action.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Hello, how are ya?
Hello.
What up, now, guy? What up, my guy?
Hi.
What up, sis? Hey, what's up, y'all, man? Watching, man. All my viewers out there, man. This is Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Kinfolk, Kia Jean. Next to me is my main.
DeRone, Payne.
What's up, man?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
Feeling blessed by the best, and they can have all the rest.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. We got a great show lined up for you. We're talking to you.
You.
Hey,
you there.
the viewer.
You
Watching
there.
this right now exclusively on World Star.
World Star.
Indeed. Listen,
sir.
man. Episode 8 is great because we've got SYMBA.
Play with that mind.
Now, listen, some of y'all might not know who SYMBA is, but if you've been living under a rock for the last 3 years, man, his freestyles have been crazily going viral all across social media. His last project, Results Take Time, was definitely a dope mixtape, and now he's back. About to have a new album, Don't Call Me Now.
Hello.
This dude is co-signed by LeBron James, co-signed by Diddy, Jadakiss. Definitely got that lyrical spit, man. This boy is definitely one of them ones, man. And we got him live in the studio, man, having legendary commentary that I feel like is very necessary. All right?
Yes, sir.
So listen, we know we got the Coffee with Kinfolk, Immediately Yes, Immediately No, some dope power segments, moments with the Mrs., standing on Grizness. All of this variety that we give you guys rolled up into what we call the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Roll it up.
One hard-ass podcast. Speaking of which, go ahead, roll it up.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Take your shoes off, man. Get comfortable.
Yeah.
Don't go nowhere. Stay here.
Get your libation for your situation, man, because we got a power hour for y'all right now.
Indeed.
It's the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Immediately Kinfolk. Immediately Kinfolk.
And we're back.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast. This is the Fresh of the Day segment. You know, we like to keep you guys in tune to what's fresh, what's fly, what the new hip and the new drip is.
Yeah, man.
And today, I'm going to take it to the sneakerheads. You know, I like to keep it crispy. And,
What's
you
fresh
know,
today?
the October's coming up, Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
And I want to show you guys they are dropping this fresh. This is the Freddy Krueger Lowe's Dunks are actually coming for the Halloween, okay?
It's safe to say you'll be killing them.
Killing them literally.
In these.
Look at these joints. I like these joints, man.
That's hard.
Like, you know, it's Dunks, you know, my son Jackson really loves the Dunks more so than me. I'm still OG Jordan guy.
I feel that.
But the Dunks are definitely like that.
Clean, man.
They are super clean. They are definitely super clean, man. You know what I mean? And I do want to let you guys know that the Peach 3s, the Peach Jordan 3s are dropping also next year.
Peaches.
The Peach Jordan 3s are coming. And then the redesign in the Jordan 4s. Yeah. They're like the black joints, you know what I'm saying?
4s is like the most comfortable J's to me, personally.
Yeah. Yes, I really like these. So
Fresh.
There you have it right there, man. That's your fresh of the day for your sneakerheads. Look out for the Freddy Krueger Dunk Lows. Look out for the Peach 3s. And look out for the redesigned Jordan 4s. That's the fresh of the day.
Man, and you know what else is fresh,
What's fresh, Kinfolk?
Man, these interviews that we always doing every week.
Man, we definitely are getting some high quality entertainment.
Super
you know what I mean?
high quality, man.
And interviews. And this was going to be...
Top shelf, you know?
Top shelf, man. Creme de la creme. And we're going to talk to my guy who is definitely creme de la creme, a.k.a. him. SYMBA is coming up right now. Legendary commentary.
Yes, sir.
With SYMBA coming up right now. Let's go.
Whole lot of it.
Immediately Kinfolk. Immediately Kinfolk.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast.
Come on now.
And who I have to the right of me, maybe to the left of you if you're watching me, is my kinfolk SYMBA.
Come on now.
Listen, the Bay Area, the GOAT.
Come on
To
now.
me, man, this is the guy.
Yes, sir.
This is the chosen one to bring hip-hop.
You know, I came
back.
through.
You know what I'm saying?
I came through real comfortable today. I got my slippers on. I put some jeans on. I put my favorite player on because I was chilling with my family.
Nah, man, listen,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? I was chilling with my
Yes.
kinfolk.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
People don't know our relationship. They don't know our past. They don't know we've been rocking for well over
decade.
12 years.
Yes,
you
over
know
a
what I
decade.
mean? Like
Yes.
we've been rocking for a long time. You taught me a lot, showed me a lot. Like I remember my first A3C Fest coming out here. You moving us around, introducing me to Greg Street.
Yeah.
Different people just, showing me how to move. So being in town, we was supposed to been link up. I gotta come pull up on my kinfolk,
Man, I
man.
appreciate
I gotta
you so
pull
much.
up on my
Immediately,
dogs.
yes.
Come on,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I want to just say, first of all, like everything that God is doing with your career, with your talent, I always believe it says in the word that your talent will make room for you. And it's definitely making room for you.
Definitely.
You are the poster child of consistency and persistence breaks down any resistance. You know what I mean? You have always had the skill set, always had the talent has always been there, but you had to get the experience. Always say wisdom is when you have the talent and then the experience, then you have the wisdom. And you have just become a young GOAT. So it wasn't. People say it happened overnight, but it was really over many nights.
Yeah, man. That's why the intro to my last project, Results Take Time. Make sure y'all check that out.
Check that out.
That's why it was called Overnight.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what I was saying is like waking up to text from every girl I like, jumping out of car to jump back on the flight.
Yeah.
Like you think this shit happened overnight?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
to people, it looks that way.
it ain't happened overnight, man.
Tell me. I know, but tell the people, where you from?
From the Bay Area, man. Grew up in Berkeley. When I was about a teenager, we moved. A little under a teenager. We moved out to a small suburban community called Antioch.
Yeah.
My mom was heavy into real estate, so they had a real estate business that they moved out to Antioch. So I grew up in Antioch. And always just moved around the Bay, like working with different artists, working with different producers, down to try different things, you know what I mean? Different collaborations, doing different type of shows, just understanding that I don't have it all figured out. You know what I mean? And I need to get around people who got good things going so I can figure out how to get something going for myself. So that was my whole motive in the Bay. And then being in the Bay, I started feeling like I was hitting a ceiling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
like
that happens. That happens when you good. That happens when your hometown is like, you know what I mean? You kind of hit that ceiling and you got to break that glass ceiling that's there.
Yeah, I started feeling like I was hitting the ceiling. Like in the Bay, it's like it's on its own island for real.
Yeah.
Most of the world really don't understand the Bay and like how we operate and where we come from. So our fans and the way they accept our music is like different at home than it is anywhere around the world.
Yeah.
So a lot of us get comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So it's easy to just like stay in that pocket. And California is so big to where you could go up to Oregon, Kansas City, LA, and people know your music to where you really ain't gotta leave.
Yeah.
People get comfortable with that.
Yeah.
For me, like I said, my mom was in real estate. So as a kid, we moved around a lot.
Yeah.
So I would go to Trenton, New Jersey, or Atlantic City, or different Houston, Texas, and be like, damn, how they don't know what this bass song is we going up to out there.
Yeah.
And I just started realizing, like, when I started doing music, like, I want my music to be able to, like, reach the world.
Yeah.
Not just where I'm from. I'm going to represent where I'm from, but I want the world to be able to understand where I'm from through my dialogue of how we see things.
I think you can't rep your city if you never left your city. You got to go somewhere and make it. That's how you really help your city.
Immediately, yes.
And that's what you're doing. You spoke on that LA Leakers freestyle that your mom restaurant had got raided. You know what I'm saying? And like how was that like? You know what I mean? Like, being so tied to the street and then being born in it.
Yeah.
But then having a skill set that, like, you know, when someone identifies you or classifies you, as people try to do with the music, they try to put a box on you.
Yeah.
You're not the trapper rapper.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, you have lyricals. You have a skill set.
Yeah.
You know, it's the exact opposite. And in the Bay Area, it's such a, you know, shout out to Mr. Fab, Too Short, E40.
Fabby Davis.
All the guys
shout out to
there.
my big dog.
Yeah, it's like they have such a sound that's like, you know, is relative to the Bay.
Yeah.
You know, when I first heard you, I was like, oh my God, like I couldn't believe, you know what I mean? It was like, man, like, you know, if there was, and I hate to compare you, you know, but like, to me, Kendrick is the, you know, is like you from the beginning is like. You know
that's tough to say. Yeah. You know, I don't really like the comparison thing. Because Kendrick is like, he's just different,
he's only from that area.
He's a GOAT, like, bro. Like Kendrick, one person that really like gave me a moment to let me know this shit was possible. Yeah. Like I was working with Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know, Chelsea was the person, like, shout out to Chelsea. Chelsea was a person that, like, really put me in the industry. Yeah. Like, people knew me around, you know what I mean? But she was the one that, like, threw me in the fire. Like, meet him. Like, this is the person you need to meet. Yeah. So, we went to Vegas one time, and Kendrick had a performance at, what was that fucking day party that used to go up?
Red Cup joint?
Not Red Cup. That was in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Rehab.
Yeah.
Kendrick had a show in Rehab, and I came to the show, and he had seen me. Chelsea had showed him one of my freestyles. He was like, come here, bro, come on stage. So I came up there, and I was just watching him do the show, and I was like, damn, this is what I really want to do. And then to see him go from like, nigga, Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly, damn, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It's like he kind of just like painted this whole like thing of like, bro, you could be who you want to be and not play this game. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's about your creativity, how great you are, how great is your music. You ain't got to get out here and jump off of a building to get a bunch of people to listen to your music.
Or do the antics that a lot of people are doing on social media, or doing that thing to be able to get people to listen or subscribe to your vibe.
Yeah, for sure. You ain't got to do all that. So, you know, that is different. I salute him in a different way.
Yeah, much respect to Kendrick on that.
Yeah, but I feel, you know, for what I do, coming from the Bay Area, you know, I just wanted to kind of be the first one to like help the world understand where we are in the Bay Area.
Immediately, yes.
So, you know what was that the moment that you really started getting into rapping, or what really got you into rapping, into the music?
Jay-Z.
Shout out to Hov.
Jay-Z, for sure.
Immediately, yes.
I used to listen to Jay-Z as a kid. I remember my mom's birthday is September 11th. And
it's coming up.
Yeah. And September 11th happened, and the Blueprint dropped on September 11th. Jay-Z album. And I remember school had got canceled that day.
Yeah, sure did.
And my mom had took me to the store, and I got the Jay-Z album, and I was just listening to it. And I was like, man, like,
this shit
it's
crazy.
cold. Like, this better than school. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be doing this.
Yes.
So from that day, I was just like, man, I want to do something with words.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's poetry. I don't know if it's rap. I don't know if it's just like speaking or whatever it is. It's just the way he made me feel through the music.
Yeah.
And the things he made me see and the things he taught me just through the music was like, I want to be able to do this for people one day. And that's really where it kind of came from.
You think that influences, like, you say that, like, you get to see those stories from him, that it influences the way that, you know, with your music, you delivering these messages and, you know, being able to drop some wisdom off when you spitting. It's not just, like we said, the annex, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I imagine that plays a big part in it.
No, definitely, bro. It's most people, like, don't realize it's like, okay, social media is a great tool. It's a great promotional tactic for us. Like, it's a great thing to get our businesses promoted and everything we supposed to use it for. But it doesn't have to be, like, to the detriment of you as a human being.
Indeed.
Immediately,
you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, like, do all these, like,
you don't have to succumb to the peer pressure, this, that type of
it's like, maybe the music just isn't that good.
Straight up.
You feel me? Like, put that same energy that you're willing to go jump off a building or set yourself on fire
For
You
the
know what I'm
likes-
saying?
for the
Like
likes
put
of
that
viewers.
energy into the music.
Yeah.
Like go to the studio and figure that part out. And it's like you ain't gotta do all this extra shit. Yeah.
That's exactly what you represent, though. You represent someone who stood on being unapologetically you.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Being authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's a loss today. You know what I mean? That's a diamond
rare.
in the rough. Very rare today
Definitely.
because everyone a lot of artists in today's marketplace, if this person is doing this, they're gonna do the same thing. It's just rinse and repeat of the same thing. And to me, you're like a breath of fresh air when it comes to hip hop. Do you think hip hop and rap is the same thing?
No. I think it's two different things. I think rap is a subculture of hip hop.
Great answer.
Immediately, yes.
I think to just say it's one thing is disrespectful because hip hop is a culture of itself, right? The way we dress, the way we talk, media, things we say to each other, the way we acknowledge each other, the way we respect each other is hip hop.
Yeah.
Like that's our lifestyle. That's how we fucking live. You know what I mean? Like come through the club, nigga, what's up?
Yeah. How we, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, the way we snapped it, that's hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rap is just something we do to communicate to hip hop.
No doubt.
Dig that.
How did you hook up with drama? And how did you really what was the thing that you feel like really got you just like that opened that door, that opened that floodgates to SYMBA?
Yeah.
That invitation to you, that opened it up. You know what I mean?
Nah, drama, I've been doing drama for a minute. Drama been rocking with me for a minute. I've been, coming down to Atlanta for a long time.
Yeah, of course you have.
Been
Yeah,
down
for
here
sure.
with you since
Exactly.
2012.
Yeah.
So me and Drama done crossed paths a lot of times. I had played him some music earlier before we had started working on Results Take Time. I had played him some music and I just felt like his reaction wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? I need to get some better songs.
Yeah.
So I went in, made some better shit, and I sent it to him. I was like, what you think? He was like, it's time.
Yeah.
He was like, it's time.
Yeah.
So, even that whole moment is a testament to just my career. It's timing.
Yeah.
Results take time.
Results take time.
Everything don't happen overnight. Like, this shit takes time. You got to move around. You got to find out what you're doing, why people like you, why they want to listen to you, what it is about the music that they buy into. This shit takes time.
Yeah.
The LA Leaker freestyle.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
That's the
Immediately, yes.
answer to your second question I was about to go into. That was the moment that I knew, like, this shit real.
Yeah.
Like, when LeBron posted it,
Yes.
I was like, all right, I think I can
Immediately,
really do this.
yes.
It was a dream until that day.
Yeah, I saw you were part of that Space Jam's soundtrack.
And LeBron had nothing to do with that.
Wow.
Yeah. LeBron had nothing to do with that. Literally, one of my big dogs, Donnie, he had hit me like, yo, my boy Oak working on the Space Jam soundtrack. They working on some shit with Chance the Rapper. They need a hook idea.
Yeah.
I was like, bet I'll pull up. Went right over there, laid the hook down. He was like, man, shit, you might as well lay a verse. Like, bet. Lay the verse.
He immediately verse.
You know
Just
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
did it here today. I mean, just come in here and just went crazy.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Like,
You never know where the
immediately,
energy gonna
yes.
come from, so you gotta channel it when it's there.
Yeah, and taking full advantage of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not wasting no time. Like you hear
You
it.
went straight in on it.
Went right in.
Like,
You got to.
immediately.
That's one thing I'm learning, man. Like you gotta just go. What you say? Drop the E out the ego.
Yeah,
and
drop
just
the
go.
E. Out the-
man.
Yeah, drop the E and
You
just
gotta go.
And listen. So I'm just saying, like for me, I'm inspired by your grind. I'm inspired by, just the fact that you did not stop.
Yeah.
Right
Never.
now with the game over it is like right now it's female dominance. Right now, and then it could be so or is drill dominant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to say, okay, you know what? This is worth winning. Let me go ahead and just hop on here and do this and do that.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But you still stay in your own zone.
Now I think it's understanding, like I say, why it works, who listens to you. So for me, I represent what hip hop used to be in today's era. So I fit the criteria of what a lot of iconic people, a lot of legends, a lot of hip hop artists, a lot of hip hop fans, a lot of cultural people and cultural talent, I fit the criteria of what they believe hip hop should be.
Yes.
Right? Of course, we always have this debate about the OGs not fucking with the Lils and the Lils not fucking with the OGs, right? And it's this constant debate. But it's like the thing is it's really a communication issue. It's really not a music thing because their music is great. Like you can't say with these, like who's the Lil Tyler, right?
Yeah, you can't say
you can't say it's not dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's dope.
Yeah.
Because remember when our parents used to say, "Oh, cut that."
Yeah, what is that?
Right.
You
feel me?
Yeah,
Cut that.
you find yourself like if you find yourself sounding like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like it's dope for him and his audience. So it's understanding what works for you.
And your audience.
Yeah, and
who
I think
you speaking to.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people get caught up sometimes in just like seeing what works for someone else and they try to like do that, like thinking like, oh, if they like him for that, I could do that too. And it's like, nah, they like him for that. Why do people like you?
Yep.
So like start at the root of it. Like, nigga, why your mama like you? You feel me? Why your auntie like you?
Yeah, why
your
like
cousins
you?
like
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
You feel me? And make music about shit like that. And the world will like you for them same reasons.
People got to be confident just to stay in their own lane.
Exactly.
It's like if you running a track race, right?
Yeah.
If you try to run at that next person's speed instead of staying at your pace,
Yeah.
you gonna pass the fuck out.
Yeah, like, and then you gotta be realistic with yourself. Like, bro, I'm never seeing myself being like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like niggas coming to these meetings and shit and be like, I'm gonna be the next Michael Jackson. It's like, nigga,
Be the first you.
Michael Jackson was touched by God, nigga. That nigga was different.
Immediately.
You feel me? Like LeBron James is touched by God. It's a lot of NBA players.
Yeah.
Why is this nigga in year 20 still number one?
Still number one, man.
Yes.
You feel me? That
Yes,
nigga's
indeed.
touched by
Number one.
God. Everybody ain't
right.
touched by
Yeah,
God.
man.
Let me just stop right here.
Immediately.
Wait a minute. You're not. Jordan is number one.
This is a sub-conversation,
All
man.
Hold on. Hold on.
Why is Jordan number one? Because he was first?
Because he has 6 rings. Because his shoes.
Oh my
Because
God,
his
we talking
shoes-
about baller shoes.
We're talking
man.
about
What are we
the
doing
culture
here?
of sports. We're talking about the fact that his shoes are
Culturally,
they sell
let's
out
talk
to
about
this
the
day.
school
These are
then.
culturally, Jordan.
Come on, man.
the kids on reading. I've told you this once
Get
before.
this man, get
But
out.
listen.
Immediately.
Culturally,
No, I love LeBron. No, I love LeBron.
culturally, Jordan is number one.
Coach, it's like
Forever. Jordan
is number
changed
one.
the league. The league was a big man's game.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Yes.
Jordan made people start drafting guards number one.
exactly.
Right? Jordan is a GOAT.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But
LeBron is a GOAT too.
hold on.
Ego.
Jordan
hold
is B
on.
GOAT.
You talking about, no, that's
Jordan's
wrong.
a GOAT.
A GOAT.
Right?
Right.
But
Right.
hold on.
Listen up.
Hold on. Kobe was a better shooter. Kobe was a better defender.
Wow.
You know, Simba.
Immediately.
Listen, Simba. I love you.
Hold on.
Listen,
I just want to say,
Hold on.
the
So
Black
happy for this
Mamba,
moment.
may he rest in peace.
Hold on.
24 is a Kobe year.
Hold on.
But-
Can I finish? Can I finish? Jordan's a GOAT.
he's a Jordan fan.
So is Kobe. Kobe's a GOAT, right? LeBron, I mean, this guy did go to the finals like 9 years in a row.
LeBron.
Oh, no, you want to press buttons.
This dude did have to go up against the greatest team ever assembled
Ever.
Immediately.
Twice.
Yes.
Twice. Beat him.
and actually beat him.
In the 70, what was the record?
Like-
73 and 9?
Like 70, 73 and 9. Like it's
that.
like, bro, he
Yeah.
did that, bro.
For real.
Like Bron did
Immediately. Yes.
that. Like
Yeah.
Jordan, you know, they played
Pippen,
they played some
Rodman.
folks. Karl Malone was nice. John Stockton, but Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Andre
On the
Iguodala
same
on the
team?
same team, and I gotta
Wow.
play these niggas for 7 games.
Like, yeah. Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, he went up against the Spurs.
Like, come on,
and
bro.
Dude played
I'm
a
not
lot of
taking
tough
anything
teams,
away
man.
from anything
You
that
know?
either one of you guys are saying.
And no disrespect to Jordan.
I'm not taking.
I love Jordan.
I'm not taking anything away from anyone.
This is not
What
the
you're
GOAT
saying is facts.
over LeBron.
But
Go ahead.
Jordan is the GOAT. But I'm not.
Teach
He's your GOAT.
To each his own.
Jordan Jordan
Just
is
like
the
music
GOAT.
is for certain people.
Exactly.
Is Tom
I see
Brady
what
to
you
go
did
to
there.
football?
To me, yes.
Okay. How many rings you got?
6, right?
Seven.
Seven.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many rings did Jordan have?
6.
Well, Bill Russell.
How many? Stop it. How many rings does LeBron have?
4.
Okay. How many rings does Kobe have?
5.
Okay.
Who's the NBA scoring leader?
What I'm
Of all
saying
time.
clearly here on this podcast is that Michael Jordan
LeBron is supposed to have 6.
supposed to. If your aunt was supposed used to your aunt could have been on.
I'm just saying,
it's not like you know what I mean.
different competition level.
Come on,
Bron went up against some serious shit, bro.
I'm not saying he didn't, Simba, but I think a little bit your opinion is not as objective because LeBron loves Simba. And you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, you
This
know,
has nothing to do
Jordan
with
ain't
it.
finna get on
what he
Instagram
doing.
and post
Immediately,
your joint.
though.
You know what I mean? So
I would feel the same way if Jordan did.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey,
Immediately, yes.
I'm gonna leave
I would
that
feel
with
the
that.
same way. Bro, you gotta understand, bro. This dude comes out of high school, bro.
Yeah, he did.
With all the eyes on him. Like, everybody's watching, bro.
I love LeBron off the
And
court.
he surpasses everything.
Yes.
This dude, like,
Against
put
all
his
odds.
crew on, bro.
Yes, he did.
Who the fuck is Michael Jordan's crew?
Immediately nobody.
Nigga, we all know Randy, Mav, and Rich, nigga.
Rich Paul, come
That's
on,
very
man.
true.
Rich,
And
goated.
So what's more important? That or a title?
That's really good.
Bars.
That's a
Immediately,
that man
very,
spitting.
What's more important?
that's a very, very good argument. However, the facts remain that these 6 rings that Jordan has and his impact on the culture, the fact that right now LeBron James, as good as he is, what he does, man, nobody's lining up to get those Jordans right now. Okay? Nobody's doing that. Okay? Michael Jordan has changed the game, the way people wear, the way they walk, the way they move, the way the game is.
Jordan's kind of
It's
going out of style.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, if you pay
I'm wearing
attention,
Crocs.
like,
Listen.
if you pay attention,
Everybody has on
like,
slides right now.
like the Jordan, like,
just
it's
saying.
still lit, but it's like,
Jordan's going to be forever.
I'm not wearing any Jordan.
But LeBron has been out of style. The LeBrons
but Bron was never known for the shoe. Bron was never
He's known
for
for
the
hooping.
shoe.
Okay.
Bron was never known for the
being
shoe.
the GOAT.
Jordan was first in that market to, like, nigga, Nike, like a basketball shoe. Anything you first in,
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle you introduced me to Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
And Nipsey Hussle gave me a book called The 22 Immutable Laws of Branding.
Okay.
And in that book, it says when you're first in a market, you'll always lead it.
First to my FTM. First
You
to
feel
market.
me?
Yes.
When you're first to the market, Jordan was the first person with a Nike basketball shoe that we seen motherfucking fly through the air, nigga, with his tongue out. And we believed that them shoes was gonna make us do the same motherfucking shit he could do. That was a different time than growing up in a social media age, nigga, where they on your ass for getting a Hummer.
Yeah, man.
That's a different thing. And then you surpass all that.
All of it.
NBA leading scorer of all time.
All time.
Your son's on his way to the league. We all seen what Jordan's sons looked like when they was balling.
Garbage.
Come on now. Like,
Well,
it's deeper than basketball, bro.
I don't want to bring up Jordan's sons right now because of what's going on with Larry Pippen. I just
Wow.
don't feel like
This is wild.
Hey,
I
you
mean,
know
look
what
at
I? You
them.
know what I see? You know what I see when I see that?
Impact.
You know what I see when I see that? You fellas want to know what I see when I see?
Well, tell me what you think.
I see another MJ that needs a Pippen to get a ring.
Wow. Bars.
Immediately,
That's what I see.
You're cheating right now
Wow.
because you're rapping.
Yeah,
while you're doing
man.
it.
That's
Shout
what I
out
see.
You're
LeBron,
putting bars
man.
together while you're doing this.
LeBron,
You're
That's
cheating.
what I
send me some
see.
You're
LeBrons,
cheating.
man. I will.
Listen, okay, so I noticed. First of all, you're a father,
Yes.
and you're a great father, and I see you was down here in Atlanta in Vest Fest with your son,
Yeah.
and I saw the $1 billion man P Diddy walk.
Yeah. Shout out to Puff.
I saw the
Immediately,
security
yes.
detail, and Diddy's walking, and he's moving through, and everybody's getting out the way.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Diddy locks eyes with you, and Diddy it stopped everything.
Yeah.
It came over there and gave you respect.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, man?
Man, a lot of people don't know. I'm not somebody that like post everything.
Yeah. Me either, bro. Like,
so
seriously.
Me and Puff have had great conversations.
Yeah.
I went to his house in Miami, and we hung out one night, and we had some great fucking conversations, bro. I'm asking him, like, bro, who was your favorite artist you worked with? I won't tell you what he told me, But he told me just some interesting shit, and I was like, damn, you know, and I took that and applied it. So he's somebody that's always been a supporter. Somebody that connects us is Stevie J.
Wow.
So Stevie always hit me and be like, bro, looking for you. You know what I mean? Like, where you at? Pull up to the crib. Like, he be hitting me all the time. So,
Jadakiss, I see, also embraces you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even that, it's like me and Jada was on text before we even ran into each other like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it already kind of be a thing to where we've talked and things like that. And then when we run into each other, that's why it be so genuine, because it be like, oh shit, I ain't see you in a minute. Like, what's going on? Like, so it's dope though, man. Shout out to Puff, shout out to Kiss, shout out to Brian, shout out Kevin Durant, shout out Dave Chappelle. Shout out Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow.
Shout out Gilbert Arenas, shout out Joe Budden. Shout out Charlamagne the God. Shout out my brothers Gilly and Wallow. Shout out Kinfolk Kia Shine. Shout out my brother DJ Head, Bootleg Kev.
What up, Head? What up,
Shout out everybody, bro, that's like, you know, showed me just love, genuine love. I just seen CJ McCullum the other night, and he was just like, bro, I be on you, bro. I listened to you. Me and Vernon Davis was just kicking it the other night. I was just playing them the new album in the car. It was 4 a.m. We just sitting in the car.
Speaking of the new album, what's the name of the new album?
Don't Call Me Now.
Don't Call Me Now. Immediately, yes. I like that.
Don't Call Me Now.
It's self-explanatory, but I will let you explain the title.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, results take time. So through those results, eventually you get to where you want to be, and I'm, you know, slowly approaching that point. And now it's like a lot of people kind of like spinning the block.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people that didn't believe or didn't see the vision, they kind of like, hey, we need to get in and do some work. Or,
talk about
it. Hey, let's put this collab together. Hey, I'm trying to get a feature. Or, hey, woo. So now it's like, nah, nigga, don't call me now.
Straight up.
Immediately.
It's over with, man.
Don't call me
What
now.
do you think about it, man?
Everybody's sleeping on you.
Gonna wake up working for you.
Hey, man.
And they are woke right now.
Bro, you know how much I've used that line since I heard you say it in 2012.
Bars.
That line has gotten me through so many tough times in life.
That's blessings, bro.
I've been in meetings, bro,
Yeah.
where people been like, we don't really see it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, man, everybody sleeping on me gonna wake up.
The
working
alarm
for me.
clock theory.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that's a powerful line right there, man.
Nah, man, listen, I love you, bro. You know how I feel about you,
bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It go back, bro. Like, people really don't know, bro. Like, I really fuck with bro. Like, people really don't know. We was coming down here, man, when they had Club Compound.
Yeah.
You know, me, Ferg, G.
Yeah.
You know, and Kia introducing us to everybody. We going down to Miami.
Yeah.
2012. My first time going in Story.
Yeah.
You know, my first time being in the club hearing, I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Yeah.
I got some down bitches I can call.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
like, ooh. And I'm a Bay nigga.
Yeah.
So I'm coming from where we only play our music.
Right, you like, what's this?
This is my first time in Miami. They tell me put on white pants tonight. My shit too baggy. You feel me? I ain't even looking the part, but fuck it. I'm in the building.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I say,
Straight
God
up.
damn, this shit different down here.
And it's like, now I look and see now, and I see like, bro, like, you know, you who they come to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just a beautiful thing. I mean, I remember calling Nip, and we would talk about Nip, and I mean, I'm like, no, Nip, we did the Dub tour.
Yeah.
And I was like, Nip, yo, SYMBA trying to get something with you, bro. Like, and you know, Nip, you know, like, I was blessed to be able to connect that dot with you and Nip.
Yeah.
And you know, Nip, Nip don't answer that phone for everybody, and that was a blessing that he picked up. And then like to be able to tell him, I'm like, bro, listen, this is not just gonna be like a feature play. This is like, bro, this dude is really one of them ones.
Yeah.
And to see that, and then to see how his life ended.
Yeah.
But to see what you're doing, I mean, I know he's pleased. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, for sure.
Immediately,
I
yes.
just, man, I wish, like, every time I think about Nip, it kind of be like a selfish feeling. It's very selfish in me because I be wishing, like, he was alive
Yeah.
for us to connect at where I am today.
Yeah.
Because I know how powerful it could have been because I was under so much of his teachings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like even the song that you connected us to do, I never put the shit out because I felt like I wasn't good enough to be on a song with him.
Wow.
At that point.
Wow.
And it was like the shit was hard,
And the
but
shit
it was just
banging.
like, it was like, bro, this nigga cold. Like, I don't even want to like make this just like look like a feature for this nigga legacy. Like, and this around the time when he dropped the Crenshaw shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, this shit, like, nah, I gotta figure this out. Like, and some time went by. I still got the verse to this day on my hard drive. I changed the beat like 4 times.
Yeah.
And then one time I hit him about it. They was getting ready to put out Victory Lap.
Yeah.
I hit him about it. He was like, let's talk about it after the project come out. And the project came out, bro, and it just went so fucking great. I ain't even bring it up no more every time I would see him. So the last time I seen him, I was living in North Hollywood, over off, what's that street right there? Magnolia. Right there in the Arts District of NoHo.
Yeah. I know.
It's a 7-Eleven over there.
Yeah.
He was coming out to 7-Eleven. He was like, what's up, bro? You still on your shit? I was like, yeah, bro, I got some new shit about to try. He's like, hit me.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Let's get some new shit. I'm like, bet. Ooh. And I think that was in like January. It was in January, and then March 31st, he had passed.
Rest in peace, Nip, man.
Rest in peace to
Rest in
Nip,
peace,
man.
Nip, man.
Long live the
man.
great, man. Nip Hussle the great.
The great,
Immediately, yes.
So what's the future look like for?
There you go.
What's the future look like for SYMBA, man?
Man, currently, man, I'm learning a lot more about music. I've been telling people, like, man, like my goal was to be like the best rapper. Now it's like kind of became to like be the best musician. And it's like I'm learning more and I'm seeing things. So it's like my goals is kind of changing.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like a few years ago, my mind was like, all right, let me make some noise and music. I'm gonna jump in these movies. I'm gonna do all this.
Yeah.
But it's like now, like I'm in these sessions and I'm just seeing like the science behind some of this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I want to know this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to know what Kanye know.
Yeah.
I want to know what Drake know.
Yeah.
I want to be able to last 20 fucking years, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And by doing that, it's a high level of discipline and a high level of things that you start to understand. So the goal recently has become, for me, is to learn exactly why the world likes me. I know why my fans fuck with me. Feel me? I know why he fuck with me. I know why certain people that listen fuck with me, because it's authentic.
Yeah.
It's real. It reminds them of a place of what things used to feel like.
Yeah.
But what does the world love? Like, how do I go to Greece and they love me for the same thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just, it's thinking different and just figuring new things out. But overall, music, of course, television and film is something I want to get into.
Yeah, I could definitely see you. I could see that.
I just did a movie.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I can speak about it now. They just told me I could talk about it now.
What up, boy? What up, man?
Yes.
I
Come
just
on,
did a
speak on it.
movie. It's a big movie. Shout out to Macro.
Yo, Charles King over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to Charles. They clone Tyrone, the executive producer of that as well.
Yeah, it's a
Immediately,
big
yes.
movie coming. Very, very big name in there. And I can't say the name yet, but it's coming out top of the year. But I play Too Short in 1987.
Oh wow! Now isn't that incredible? that is just God. You know what I mean? That is just God right there, bro. Like, it'd be amazing how he bring these parts to you, and it's like, who better to play it?
Watch this, bro. I'm gonna show you the picture.
Shout out to Todd Shaw. You know what I mean? Too Short.
Shout out to Uncle Short, man.
Yeah, for sure. What up?
Because he really gave me the game. He was like, all right, look, this what they gonna want you to do. This what they gonna want you to look like. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, Unc, I got it. I went in there. I'm about to show y'all this picture. Y'all about to
man, this is incredible. We getting an exclusive right here on the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. SYMBA new movie coming out. Playing Short Dog. Oh man, stop. Oh, you did it. Oh, you him. Yo, you him.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
I killed
bro.
it. I killed it too. I was going so crazy. The actual extras in the movie thought I was actually short.
Wow.
So they was like, how did y'all get him to look like in the
And Benjamin Button.
"Nah, that's SYMBA." And then the whole time I was in character.
Yeah.
So I never broke character for a week straight.
That's dope.
Never broke character.
that's
So
it.
I'm like walking to like set
Yeah.
and like a extra be there like, man, that starter jacket clean. I'd be like, thanks, bitch. You feel me? Keep it pushing. So it was a lot of fun.
Funny story about Too Short is when I first got to Atlanta back in 05, and Short would tell you back this, man, I pulled up on Short outside of Stankonia in that white-on-white Beamer in the 745th. And he pulled up on the man, and he was like, you know, what up, Kinfolk? And he just took me under his wing, bro, rolled around the spots or whatever and stuff, bro, and just like, you know, opened up those doors that he could. You know what I mean? Funny thing about Too Short is that Too Short also opened the doors up for Jazzy Faye.
Lil Jon.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Jon, Jazzy Faye, you know what I mean? Like, so Short's always been like that olive branch, you know what I mean? And
in true Bay nigga fashion.
Yeah.
You put a Bay nigga anywhere around the world, they gonna figure it out.
No, for sure. Definitely definitely. I can
They
attest
gonna
to that.
figure
for
it
sure,
out, man.
There's always been a kindredness with Memphis and the Bay.
Yeah.
Always.
But because it's certain places that produce a spirit in certain type of people.
Mm-hmm.
So like Memphis is one of those places. I'm probably gonna miss a few, so don't nobody get mad at me. I'm just going off the rip.
Yeah.
Memphis one of them places. Philly's one of them places.
Yes.
Detroit is one of them places.
Yes.
Atlanta's one of them places.
Yeah.
The Bay is one of those places. Like it's so many places to where it's like these little pockets.
Mm-hmm.
To where it's like, damn, we kind of all really move to the same beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah,
Definitely, man. Listen, I know you got a lot to move around and do. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've already seen the schedule or whatever that's going on, and you got to bust these moves.
Oh, come on, man. You know, this is
You know
just
what I'm
one
saying?
of many, man.
But this is just our beginning.
Yeah, this is one of many.
I cannot wait till y'all here. Don't call me now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to play y'all some shit before I get out of here, too.
Yeah, seriously. You got to play some joints.
I'm gonna play y'all some joints. You're gonna be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's up a notch.
It's just incredible, bro, to see the growth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I just respecting Roses, man. But I wanted to just, you know, I'm gonna just end it like this, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end it like this right here, man. Listen, man. Many are called, but few are chosen. You are definitely chosen, Kinfolk.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
Everything that you want, you speak it, believe it, receive it. It's on the way.
Nah, man, and big up to you, because it's like the crazy thing about people like you is, and I hate to say it this way because it's gonna sound just hella deep and dark, but it's like people like you don't get their flowers until they gone. And the thing that you do for people goes unseen. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who done came through the city that you done moved around, that you done introduced to the producer who made their hit record that changed their life. It's a lot of managers you done introduced to artists that done help change their career and change their trajectory, my bad.
You got it.
And sometimes you'll never get the credit for it. You know what I mean? But that's what makes you you. That's what makes you kinfolk. That's what makes you family. And niggas gonna always come through for you because they can't never forget how you came through for them.
Man.
Immediately, yes.
Man.
Yes, sir.
That's it, man. We holler shout in a minute. Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. You did.
Immediately Kinfolk. Immediately Kinfolk.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, man? Listen. Gems. Nothing but tools and jewels that you can use. You know, to me, everybody's doing podcasts. Everybody's trying to do a podcast and all that, man. But, like, I don't want to just sit and get, you know, just nothing when I'm done. Because I want to, one thing about time is non-refundable.
It is.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all spending y'all time with DeRone, Payne, and Kia Shine and the whole crew over here at Immediately Kinfolk. And we want to make sure we give y'all some tools that you can use, some news you can use that's going to leave a stain on your brain. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And that boy SYMBA is definitely doing that. Don't call me. Don't call me now. That's the name of the new album, man. Y'all make sure y'all...
Don't call me now, man.
Don't call me now, man.
You see it's popping. love it, man.
Don't call me.
And don't call us now unless you talking about it bad.
Hey, man, you can call us what you want, but make sure you call us about a check.
Yeah, man. Immediately. Yeah,
yes.
don't play about that. You know, speaking of immediately, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's that time.
I think it's definitely that time for us to get into the immediately yeses, immediately nos of the social media and the internet. The internet is undefeated. It's undefeated, and I'm going to show you just why. Watch right now. Immediately yes, immediately no is coming right up. Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Come on now.
Nope.
This man like a whole Martin cupcake. Immediately no.
Young Martin
I'm
looking
getting quite hungry. This man like a Martin Lawrence hostess. A man like a Martin Lawrence hostess. Immediately no.
Nope.
Cupcake head ass nigga. Hostess head ass.
Immediately no.
Today, the Pentagon has released declassified UFO footage for us to be able to see. I have only one question. The question that I have is simple. Every time you guys release this footage, why does it always look like it was shot on a potato? Okay? It's like it was shot on a camera from the 1900s, 1910, okay? I just don't understand why it always looks so grainy. But when Lil Pookie and them robbed the corner store, you can see it clearly in 8K. However, when it's the UFO and aliens, it's always footage that looks like it was shot on a coconut. It's an immediately no.
Nope.
Yes, we do have aliens though. That's an immediately yeah. Things that make you ponder and wonder.
Hey, you guys call about pest control?
Yeah, I'll go get my phone.
You're not gonna fix a problem?
No, I think you should go ahead and sell the house. I think you should probably charge those roaches rent too. There's a whole lot of them, okay? Take care, man.
Nope.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast. And right now we're going into our segment, Standing on Gridness, with our sports correspondent and woke folk, Dirty Fresh.
Yeah, man. What's up with y'all players, man? What's up with it?
Indeed, indeed. Let's get right into it, man. Deion Sanders.
Deion.
Don't play with him.
Salute. Big salute to Deion, man. Deion, he what did he say? He's coming, man. He told y'all he was coming.
Pause.
He told y'all and he delivered.
He definitely delivered. And there's Paul Worthington Jr. right there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's definitely
the boy showed out.
Pause. He's here. It's basically what he's saying is now we through coming. We here now. You know what I mean? His son went crazy, broke the record. You know what I mean? First day.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Broke the record. And I just remember people on my social media when I posted that he was leaving Jackson State University.
The energy is a lot different.
The energy was negative towards me. I said, man, for $28 million, I'll leave Jackson in that dirty water and everything. I'm out of there. You know what I mean? And a lot of people got upset about that. But now, I see the bandwagon is shifting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I see the shifting taking place because TCU is not that's a reputable team.
That's a real squad.
That's a real squad right there.
They just made the championship. Yeah. They just went to the national championship. You know what I mean? So that was a big win.
And
seriously, that was a huge
They
win.
lost in the championship just how they lost yesterday.
And they immediately L, man.
Immediately L.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Deion Sanders, man. Like I love what he represents.
And they had 4 receivers with over 100 yards.
Never happened before.
They set a record with that too. So yeah, man, it's going down in a major way, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. I seen his son. His son had been working with the GOAT, man, Tom Brady.
Yeah,
it looked like some of that tutelage paid off.
Yeah,
you said he went in with Tom Brady?
Yeah, I saw some pictures. You know what I mean? I haven't confirmed it, but I definitely saw he was working with Tom Brady.
Whole lot of
great. So, some of that tutelage, man, some of that goat juice rubbed off on him, man.
Yeah, good goat juice.
Get your son. So Errol Spence Jr. triggers his rematch clause against Terrence Crawford. He hasn't had enough.
I saw this. Woo! Hey, man, some people are pain freaks. You know what I'm saying? And that seems like that's what's going on right now. This guy's a pain freak. Yeah, he got pummeled the last time. He beat the brakes off John.
I keep seeing him.
I don't know, man. It's a payday, though, so I ain't mad at him. It's another money grab for both of them, so I ain't mad at him.
He gonna work for that money.
He's gonna take some Martin lumps for that money. It's gonna be that meme is stuck in my head. You know what I mean? With that those Martin lumps, man.
Hurt, man.
Ah, man. I just, I hope. But sometimes the L is a lesson, and hopefully he's learned how to win. You know what I mean?
No.
No,
immediately.
Still betting against him.
I'm definitely betting against him.
That guy look outmatched, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's betting against him this time.
I might throw some money on him. Make sure
I don't throw a lot. Yeah. You will lose it immediately.
Let's talk about the USA team took an L.
Wow.
We took an L against Lithuania. Yeah. Good.
Against Lithuania. Yeah, it happened.
Not looking like world champions.
That's what happened. That's what happened when you send the C team over there, to take care of business,
Mm-hmm.
Send the C team over there. That's what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know who put that team together in the first place. That's my question.
Yeah.
Who was on the committee that said, we're going to put this team together? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely, sometimes you got to eat a little bit of that humble pie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes a little humble pie is necessary. You know what I mean? I didn't like how the coach was speaking to one of the players either. Like, you know what I mean? The coach.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was the
tried to board
French
team.
He tried to board that man.
He's a grown man.
I did not like that. I did not like that.
Anything,
to let him know.
You don't grab on me. You don't grab on me. You don't talk to me like that in the first place. You know what I mean? Then you don't touch me like that.
Straight up.
Well, speaking of
as I was watching it, I was like, please don't sit down, Dennis. Please don't sit down. Whatever you do, brother,
and
don't sit down.
And he did not.
Stand on it.
He stood on grid. He stood on grid.
Immediately, yes.
So,
did y'all see where the high school coach hit the player in the stomach?
Yeah, and they fired him too.
They fired him.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Man, it's a microcosm of what's going on in the world today, man. People so soft these days, bro. Like,
immediately soft.
Come on, man. When I played football and sports, man, way worse things happen. You know what I mean? Coach will grab you by your face. Hey, come on, son. What are you doing? All kind of things. You know what I mean? Grab you by your shoulder pads. All kind of stuff, man. So it's just kind of soft, man. Just kind of, the generation is soft, man.
There's no corporal punishment anymore.
But at the same time, if he was to hit my son, I'm gonna be real with you, man.
I feel
it would have been a hit, right? It would have been a hit. You hit my son in the stomach, okay, babe, I'm on the sideline. I'm gonna put one on you. You know what I mean? He gonna look like how Crawford did, dude. Like playing with my son. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? And I know that's not the right thing to do, but you ain't put your hands on my children.
It be like that.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, it ain't what you do.
It's a gray area.
It ain't what you do. It's how you do it.
It's how you do it.
Yeah.
It's how you do it. I mean, it ain't like he, just took off.
Right, he ain't haymaker, man.
Tighten up,
because when I first saw the clip, I didn't even notice that he hit him.
It's the context, right? Like I gotta see the context of the blow here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, when y'all come to the town, man, we gotta go check out the new Tom Lee Park. You know what I mean? That just opened this weekend. The first grand opening of that. The whole renovation they was doing on Riverside.
We're gonna be there for Southern Heritage Classic this weekend. So we're gonna be in the city. We Immediately Kinfolk Podcast are ambassadors and influencers for the Southern Heritage Classic. So we will be there versus the TSU, which is your alma mater. Versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. These two HBCUs will be going back head to head. We'll be on the 50-yard line, man. And I can't wait to check out the new Tom Lee Park in Memphis over the weekend, man. But they'll be going head to head. Immediately pause. Immediately.
I was thinking
Pause running senior.
I was thinking booty to booty.
Pause. Immediately, no.
Not the booty to booty.
Carlos Miller, famous line from that show. We got to check out, man.
Booty to booty.
Indeed, man. Shout out to Carlos Miller, man.
They got a cool basketball court over there too at the Tom Lee Park. Penny Hardaway, he did the inaugural jump shots on it. So that was a good look for the town, man.
I really hope that it's that basketball course in Memphis can be a tough place.
Go down out there.
It can go down out there, man.
Go left.
It can go left.
Out there real quick.
Some people might be found in the river.
A little close. Easy disposal.
Hey, I be telling people, bro, Memphis is the only place. Anybody who's not from Memphis, man, we have a basketball court at one of the precincts on. We call it the Mount Moriah precinct on Mount Moriah, man. You will get your issue at the precinct. You know what I mean? At the basketball court.
Literally behind the precinct. It's happened. You've given some issues out there.
Immediately.
Legendary demo was put on.
Indeed, man.
It be like that, man.
It be like that, man. But listen, thanks for your time, man. We definitely staying on Grizzlies with Dirty Fresh out of Memphis, Tennessee, man. And we'll be right back. It's the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast. And this is the segment of the show where we have moments with the Mrs. and movies with the Mrs. as well. What's going on, Queen Folk?
Not too much.
Indeed,
Queen
indeed.
in the building.
All right, man. So let's get right into it. For those of you that are not familiar with Lake Lanier outside of Atlanta, Georgia, Lake Lanier continues to have deaths on this particular lake.
Immediately no.
I feel like the lake is cursed. Indeed. I think you should do your research first before attempting to go on this lake. I think going to this lake is a mistake because of the fact that the lake was created. It's a man-made lake that was created to be able to wash out a full neighborhood of black people that were thriving in this particular area, and they used this man-made lake to be able to flush them out. Do you think the ancestors are just pulling people down?
Why would they be doing it? Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. I don't know. I always had, since we moved here, people would say we're going to Lake Lanier. I always had a weird vibe about it before I knew the history.
Yeah.
So that's just off the vibes. Something was strange. But then, where there's history, where terrible things have been done, does that energy stay in that area? I'm going to say immediately yes with that.
Yeah.
Immediately yes.
Yeah. When something is just so tragic, I don't know, that doesn't go away. So I don't know about curses and stuff, but I definitely feel like the energy, like negative energy that killed so many people. Yeah. And then it just so happens that so many people, so many accidents happen.
Yeah. It's been over 200 killed in this reservoir since 1994.
Yeah,
there's been 20 some odd people that have been killed there this year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely just get bad vibes from there. And just knowing the history, once you know better, do better.
Yeah.
So I just feel like continuing to bring even money around that space, any of that is just,
Immediately no.
You took the word right out of my mouth.
Yeah,
right there.
I'm immediately not swimming in there.
Swimming,
I'm immediately not driving over there.
Yeah, none of that. Like, why would I choose to go once I know the history of that? I mean, I just...
Yeah, no. That mosquitoes probably got extra viruses.
Yeah, I believe so too. I think it's weird because it's like, some people are like, well, just wear your life jacket and the whole thing. But there have been people that have just like electrical currents.
Yeah, how you just jump in the lake and be electrocuted? So these are things that are like, that's what I said, that energy that's there is just, it's something, people can ignore it and not talk about energy, but it's there, it's around. And so I don't.
Yeah, on a positive energy for another situation, man, Dwayne Johnson and Oprah have launched a $10 million relief fund for the Maui wildfire victims.
Right, and it goes directly to them.
Directly to them.
Instead of yes.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to
that's
them,
awesome.
man.
Immediately yes.
Yeah, I think that's good because every time there's a tragedy that takes place, disaster, you get the Red Cross and all these other people that are coming, but then at the end of the day, it's like, hey, the people don't actually see the money. So I think that's great.
No, some of them are reputable, but what happens is other ones pop up, and it's hard to know where to.
It's hard to vet them out.
Yeah, it's hard to vet, and you really want to make sure that that victims of a tragedy are getting the funds. But having a nonprofit, I know that is, you want to make sure that the intentions and the actions, they all match up, and there's transparency. But definitely because of who they are, Oprah and Dwayne Johnson, and invested. I mean,
Definitely.
Seems as though they would get directly. They would.
They have all the money anyway.
We don't know.
Between those two.
That's
They have
but it's about them making sure that the people that need it get it. That's the thing.
Yeah, indeed, man. So,
salute to y'all.
Salute to both of them, man. It's funny you mentioned the thing about nonprofits, and I just wanted to just put this out here real quick. I was reading this about the presidential candidate, Donald Trump. And I'm not for nor against.
I just don't even pay attention.
But I just want to say, you speak about nonprofits, and sometimes nonprofits actually being with the with the shit. And I say that Donald Trump has.
Well, let's just correct that. It's people that are scammy people, scam likely folks that have now, chosen to try to hide under the guise of helping.
Yeah.
But really they're taking.
Their intention is taking. And let's just talk about this. Donald Trump has 91 criminal charges, 6 bankruptcies, 4 indictments, 2 impeachments, 1 convicted company, 1 fake charity shut down, 1 fake university shut down, 26 sexual assault allegations, 25 million fraud settlement, 5 million sexual abuse verdict, and 2 million charity abuse judgment.
And the mind free.
And he's going to be running for president.
But wait a minute.
I'm not taking anything. These are just the facts. These are just the facts.
Immediately know.
But did we not know that a lot of that stuff was before he ran for president last time? Did we not know? I just looked around did we not?
Yeah, I just was making a mention of that because you mentioned the nonprofits. And,
that part just creeps me out. Like, it's one thing to be scam likely and be out here doing, but then in the guise of helping.
Charge likely.
Yeah.
A community that needs help, that really is a problem to me.
Indictment likely.
That's a problem. That's not even like, that's a different kind of karma that you're going to get, like when in the guise of helping people that in a community that actually needs it.
Yeah.
But you're taking for yourself and that's what it is. That's,
This was a murder.
Meanwhile, Tory Lanez is in jail for 10 years for shooting someone in the foot.
In the pinky toe.
In the pinky toe.
I mean, he's appealing.
He's appealing that. I hope that he gets his...
he's still in jail.
Still there.
Trump is still free.
There right now.
It's crazy.
That's just weird.
Proud Boys leader Joseph Biggs hit with 17-year sentence for organizing the Capitol attacks.
That's what the people that actually went to the 17 years.
He got 17 years for
Do Boys.
So he went to jail.
Call them, and that's
he the fall boy for Trump.
The fall boys. The Do Boys are the fall boys.
I wonder is Trump going to put money on his
and probably
books?
over there feeling proud. And he's probably over there feeling proud and feeling like, because I went, and that's.
I'm just saying because the black dude that was pro-blacks for Trump, he's still locked down on Wright Street.
He definitely is.
He's still there.
On Wright Street, too. That's rough.
That's not right. That's wrong.
No, it's not right.
It's wrong.
It's not good. I try to block those memories out.
Dang, Trump.
Seriously. Let's see here.
Not gang, man. You got to hold it down for your team, brother.
It's not gang.
He's not. He's like, I'm on my own. I'm not affiliated with you.
I'm not affiliated with you.
Yeah, as soon as he's like,
he said immediately knew. Immediately knew.
That's terrible. He planned the whole thing. Come on, guys. Okay, we're gonna get out. And then it's I'm not.
Do it bigly.
Kyrie Irving, NBA basketball player, who's always kind of there for the community. You know what I mean? In a sense, he's a giver.
Indeed.
And he gave $25K to this startup company. This lady who was producing this sauce. It's a pink sauce.
Drip.
Kind of a pink ranch dressing. It was what it was. And basically, you have the backstory on this, Queen. Tell me a little bit more about this.
I know, like, okay, this is like a year of a situation. She was like posting. I think she was a chef. Okay, her name's Chef P.
A chef making plates like in the hood or a real chef?
Okay, I don't know too much about that. I'm not gonna. She called herself chef.
Okay.
Yeah, she called herself
Allegedly.
chef, and she had some pink sauce. People were interested, so she was like, okay, sent it out, but was not prepared. Did not have that. You know, you have to make sure that if it's food, things people can consume. That it won't make them sick, so you have to follow certain protocols, this kind of stuff. None of that was happening. She just,
She just
sent it
selling
out.
sauce.
The first interview that got a lot of attention because people were on her live talking about like FDA, and she was like, "I'm not selling medical supplies or anything to do with medicines. Like, what are you talking about?" She seemed to not be aware that the F was for food.
Let's roll tape.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health.
Wow.
But that was in the beginning. But since then,
That's crazy.
Since then, she got, I guess, a distributor or somebody to partner up with her and got her in like Walmarts and Main Street, like
That's solid.
real.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn.
Okay, so they gave her,
Each one,
she
teach
already
one.
got a pass and she already got, so, and they worked with her momentum and then she was in Walmart. But now she is complaining that the people that helped her to do that are not paying her. But I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what the deal looked like. We don't know how much they put, what the profit, looked like. Because just because you sold 200,000 doesn't necessarily mean that the profit is there.
Yeah.
And so that's where there's so many variables we don't know. But she started a GoFundMe because she said she needed representation to kind of fight this company that were the people that helped her and put her on.
And that's where Kyrie Irving came in with the 25 grand.
And you know, I don't know.
Kyrie, man.
I just feel like there's other things that you could be, and other people that really. And I mean, hey, it's your money. You do what you want, but it does. I don't know if this situation is really. I don't know. In my
what I want to say though is just like a lot of times when you on social media and you see people out there asking for money for certain things or people co-signing certain products and brands, and I think you just got to be very careful because there were people that were co-signing this pink sauce, and then I saw clips of people receiving this pink sauce like in a bag. That has been like no bottle,
but like
no anything.
Just because it's a trend, if it's something you can eat and consume, it doesn't matter if it's a trend. You cannot just buy it from whomever because it's trendy. That's what I'm saying. Things you consume that can make you sick.
I don't want no bag of sauce.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you. This is a clip of someone right here. She just got the bag of the sauce in the mail, and people were complaining because you send something out UPS, and this thing takes 2 days to get to you, and the bag is looking crazy. It's not even in a bottle. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, but yet and still Kyrie Irving has given $25,000.
He might like the sauce
to this person or whatever. I just think we got to be very careful about what we're sowing into and who we're giving attention to and who we're co-signing. When you have influence or when you got social media following or whatever, and people want to ride the waves of certain trends and stuff like that, just do your research first.
That's even when you're vouching, not even when you're obviously when you're making a product, like do all of that research before you actually send that out, because you could kill someone. I mean, when you're talking about food that you can consume, so you're playing a serious game, okay?
It's a slippery slope.
Also, if you are vouching for a company, you definitely need to make sure that they have done that before you go ahead and say, "Yay!" to your followers, get that, and then
I feel that.
Once that's out there, you vouch for them, and now
your following is looking at you, and your credibility to your following is like, okay, wait a minute, it's like this. You know what I mean? So
it's crazy.
It really is.
Speaking of following, Sexy Red, she is sold out the Hood's Hottest Princess tour in 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's the Sexy Red artist.
Yeah, so I'm calling that. It's ear porn. That is that's what it is. That's what we're calling that. It's like a new genre, I feel like.
Ear porn.
And that's fine.
It's
some
that
people,
EP.
but I just,
that new EP.
I'm
that new
saying.
EP dropping.
Grab that new EP.
So that's what it is. So if you're into that, but just know because it does
ear
weird
porn
me
is
out.
selling, baby.
Yeah, but
shout out to Sexy Red. I love it. Do you?
Okay, listen. Okay.
Did you? But do you like Uncle Luke?
I need to know. I need to know.
We had an interesting conversation with Murphy Lee about this the other day.
Yeah, about but I think Uncle Luke is a little bit even before her time. You know what I mean? As far as that's concerned,
but it's been around.
Yeah, it's been around. Right.
It's
been. But now the ladies are even more so. Before it was generally guys had some. Yeah, then she came out, but she didn't go all the way. She still was able to.
She had the
you
whole
can play a little
out though. You know what I'm talking about with the little thing on it.
Are you talking? That's not.
That was like
no, but it's
that was an outfit.
But at the end of the day, I do think
like SP soft porn on the TV.
Yeah, I do think the lyrical content of Little Kim, Little Kim's content lyrically was a little bit more. Little Kim has Biggie wrote for her. You know what I mean? So there were definitely bars and lyrical content in what Little Kim is actually spitting. You know what I mean? Even though it was a little raunchy in that vibe or whatever, but I do think a little bit in today's marketplace, it is more. Like Queen just named this particular genre, is more ear porn because there's more just, there's not really a lot of lyrical content in that. It's just more ear porn.
Quit playing, nigga. Come suck a bitch toes.
You know what?
Yeah.
Well, immediately no.
Immediately no.
No, thank you.
But for those who love it, immediately
yes.
You know,
I'm saying immediately no with his shouting out of the lyrics. That was what was the no for me.
I thought it was just
I'm sorry.
So immediately no to you, not to Sexy Red.
Yeah, it was you.
I love Sexy Red.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying. The one thing I was
SRTs and all that new little Durkas on that joint.
Okay, so the fact that there's the whole ear porn genre and stuff, I know it's been around. That's not even the question. But my thing is now that there are different ways to get music now, to stream stuff, do that. So like, I was just wondering, like, kids are just exposed. They can just, I don't know, download that and just, is there any kind of like just explicit, like, this is ear porn? Like maybe it's not.
Clearly on the DSPs, there are the explicit and non-explicit music or whatever. But I mean, as far as
anybody can just, you can
just click and play. It's different access. It's not like,
parental access.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering, I guess is a thing, because ear porn, adults, you can listen to what you want and whatever. Is it strange? I find it a little strange to have your kids, even to the clean version,
I feel that.
It's just like, because now they recognize that beat, they know this, and then at some point they're going to find out what it was saying, and now that's like a part of your childhood memories? I don't know.
Yeah.
Immediately know.
Yeah, for me.
My kids Baby Shark doing.
Yeah, it's just...
Peaches.
Yeah, let's just keep this G-rated. I'm just saying.
Yeah. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Yeah, let's just keep that ear porn for the adults. And
they go round and round the Pound Town.
Have a good time.
They pulling up the Pound Town, man.
The wheels on the bus go to Pound Town. September, we're in September now. September's a big month for you because it's your birthday. In that song by Earth, Wind and Fire, they actually mentioned your actual birthday. September.
21st day of September.
You guys feel free to sing gifts.
Old school.
But also in September is our 21st, we're 18th. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Also in September, on September the 7th is our wedding anniversary.
Come on, Black Love.
We've been married for 18 years.
Yep.
This year we've been.
But I'm gonna need I'm gonna need all the
years.
I'm gonna need all
You said count all the years and put them all together.
Yeah. Okay. So 21 of them. So either way, our relationship is either old enough to drink or old enough to vote. You know what I mean? One or the two.
Dig that.
But I want to just in that I wanted to see if you could possibly give any insight to the younger couples out there that are.
No, I don't want to be responsible for this. No, thank you.
Immediately, no.
No, thank you.
There you have it. We will not have any relationship advice.
Figure it out on your damn own.
Figure it out for yourself.
I'm just saying, I do not want to be responsible for this. This starts to be a thing where like I can't.
I mean, I tried, guys, to give you some assistance, some navigation for your situation. My wife clearly doesn't want to tell you how we got this far.
So you just put me out there to be responsible for this. No, thank you. Okay?
No bueno.
I
immediately know.
Immediately know.
Look, I mean, just in general, be authentic to yourself, communicate and be open. That's just across the board with all relationships, whether they're romantic or your family relationship, any relationship, work relationship, everything. Be your authentic self and communicate and be, honest about what you need, what you want, what you see, what it is.
That's right.
There it is, right
Immediately,
there, man.
yes.
Let's talk movies with the Mrs. real quick.
Yeah, I can do that.
We got a chance to watch Candy Barrow's movie that she has on Peacock. What was the name of that?
The Pass.
The Pass.
Kind of like Hall Pass.
In this movie, The Pass, it's where
that's what you were gonna try to set me up and then be talking about relationships and where they have like a Hall Pass. It's like where you decide, we can go treat. Yeah. No. Immediately no.
Immediately no.
I wasn't going that far at all. What I was simply just saying was that Candy Barrows from Real Housewives of Atlanta,
but that was right after
her husband Todd has put together this movie called The Pass. It's on Peacock right now. And we got a chance to watch it. And I wanted to see what you thought about it. What was your opinion on this Pass?
Well, first thing, the fact that she is on a show that she's been like one of the longest running cast members on Housewives of Atlanta. And they're on the Peacock streaming service. And now her husband and her have a movie that's on it. Just that in itself, it's pretty awesome.
Indeed it is.
Immediately,
the Queen is waiting right there. And then, we watched it. And then,
And
what is it about? I don't know.
It stars another Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member too. It's starring her too. So
who's
that's just
that?
all
What's her name?
Drew Sidora.
Okay.
And
so I'm watching the movie, and I want to get your perspective on it. I mean, I guess you didn't want to give your take on that either.
See, are you getting weird with? Are we going to talk about how it's a good idea to be doing any kind of passes and stuff?
No, I was
just
going to
go ahead
say,
and hit the thing, right?
Immediately no.
That's not what I was getting ready to say.
I'm just going to make that clear.
What I was getting ready to say was that I thought the movie. I'm gonna try to get your opinion on the movie, and I mean, this is
tread lightly.
This is movies with the misses. I thought this was the segment of the show where we could just talk about that.
It's not real free, and
I'm not saying
clearly I need to watch this movie.
Free to talk about this and we
by myself without my wife.
No,
watch it with your wife.
Yeah, so she can come hit that thing. She's gonna be right here with me. Immediately know, hit it right in the house.
Immediately know.
Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna do right now. Wrapping up moments with the misses with Candy. Shout out to Candy Burrows and
No,
Todd.
that's a great thing to talk about, because at the end of the day, to each their own. And,
yeah.
Good luck with that.
Don't yuck their young.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, but it's a very, there's a lot of sexual activity in this movie. And it gives, it shows
a crazy amount, but there is.
It's a lot. Candy is not hesitant. She's not.
She has like candy-coated nights.
You know what I mean? So for sure. So like, there's definitely some sexuality in it.
She has toys and stuff.
And stuff like that. So yeah.
See how that all ties in.
Anniversary's coming up, and So at the end of the day, we're gonna definitely recommend that our black people
to go watch the movie, some boundaries,
and see what you guys think about the movie. You know what I mean? At least maybe you guys can give us what you guys think about it. Since we heard clearly that I was just talking about the type of movie. Was it a good movie? Was it well written? Did you like the acting in it? Was it? I'm just trying to get a little deeper into the movie, not just the past situation. I know the past is immediately know. I'm clearly aware that that's the situation here. But yeah, I recommend couples watch it, and let me know what you guys think about it.
I mean, and why do you recommend that they do that?
Because it's a conversational piece.
Just to support a whole, like these black actors that are on here.
Support the black actors that are on it.
That's true.
And I think it raises it black cast all the way through and support what they got going on. Because we, I celebrate and support black love and individuals that are doing their thing. And it does raise certain questions. Indeed. You know what I mean? As far as what is okay and living out certain things and some of the pitfalls that falls with allowing certain things to come into your marriage.
But you should be able to discuss that with your partner openly, what you're into, what you want to do. Like I said, be
discuss
authentic,
that before you get married.
I would hope so.
Definitely. But check
after
out the
1,000 years, maybe it's another conversation. You reassess.
Yeah, maybe
somebody want to make sure. We want to make sure that we know that things haven't happened. Nothing's changed here. I just want to make sure that
we're on the same page.
We signed the contract.
On the same page. We're going here.
We made an agreement with God.
Yeah. We took vows. Okay. Speaking of acting, SAG-AFTRA set for a second strike against video game companies.
And I agree with it. I'm a SAG actor, and I definitely stand with in solidarity with everyone that's striking right now, man. Those residuals got to get up. They just got to get up, man. They just do. And a lot of money. Let me say something. Video games make a lot of money.
Whole lot
and
of
it's funny because even though we're more in a digital age right now, that's one of the things that actually hard copies of things are still being purchased. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money being made there, and that back end should be right. Because
even if it's digital, it's still $60.
Yeah, I look at my back end for that Red Dead Redemption, and I'm like, immediately I'm striking.
Immediately know.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, I definitely was a voice into that video game.
It's a great game.
Fact right there for you guys. But
whole lot of it.
Yeah, man. But I definitely think I stand with the SAG actors in it.
I feel that, man.
No, seriously, man.
And like to your point about it, like video games definitely make more money even than like music. It's $60 a copy. Yes. Imagine an album being $60.
$60, bro.
And they got add-ons and all this stuff.
It's ridiculous, man.
Video game is getting off.
They're getting off for certain.
So SAG handles the business.
Indeed.
Coffee with my kinfolk. All right. Soon as I wake, start my day with positivity. Coffee with my kinfolk.
Don't let nobody who ain't never walked in your shoes tell you how to tie your shoelaces. And please stop taking direction from people who ain't never been where you trying to go. How the hell would they know? That's the coffee. Y'all subscribe to my vibe, coffeewithkinfolk.com. Y'all be blessed like y'all be blessed. Keep having what you want and let them suckers have all the rest.
Immediately Kinfolk.
It has been a great time. The time has been great for episode 8. We appreciate SYMBA giving us a legendary commentary for all of us to get into and remember.
Indeed.
We appreciate you guys viewing, listening, watching. We will be back next week on the grind with episode 9.
Indeed.
All right. Indeed. Please
subscribe
to the vibe right here, man. Right here. You see it? Our Instagram, our socials.
Do it.
You get that alert when we drop that work.
Do it right now.
DeRone, Payne, what you gotta say, man?
Man, I just gotta say, man, real music is back.
Real music is back.
So y'all just follow me if you need that, because I'm finna drop, man.
Indeed.
Shout out to Kinfolk Kids Shine, man. I have to give you your roses, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate
for giving
it,
me
man.
the opportunity, my
It's a
brother.
blessing,
So
man. It's a blessing.
appreciate that, my brother.
Indeed. Shout out to Dirty Glove Bastard. We got a great interview coming up on that platform as well.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that as well. Queen Folk, what you got to say to these people?
Support Autism Advocates. You can go to a website, autismadvocates.org. Check us out on IG, autism.advocates, and we appreciate your support.
Immediately yes.
Different, not less. Immediately yes. Hey, man, go stream that Uncle Kinfolk is out right now, okay? And y'all be blessed like y'all be blessed. We're going to keep doing what we want. We're going to let y'all do the rest, all right? It's Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Y'all be blessed.
TSU!
Immediately Kinfolk.
We're going to lose.
Immediately, I walk up in the room, these hoes choose on me repeatedly. HIJK element, no, she can see the P in me.